Is streaming harder than having a 9 to 5?
It's streaming harder than having a 9 to 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Rick. Welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. Hope everybody's having an amazing day. And I just gotta let you guys know, I'm not even trying to joke around here. This is the type of stuff that I see on the internet that actually pisses me off. Really frustrates me. So if I go a little too hard in this rant, I apologize. I might swear quite a bit, but it's the stupidity that my generation has. That really does piss me off more than you guys can even imagine. I feel like it's going to piss you guys off as well. So if you guys could hit that like button so more and more people can see this, so we can see how many people agree or disagree in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button and let's get into the video, man. So I feel like ever since COVID, when streaming really took off because everybody was in their house, everybody wanted to be a content creator, try to make some easy money. I feel like all these top streamers out there in their multi-million-dollar homes are sitting there always saying that streaming is harder than a 9-to-5 job. I want everybody to sit there and think about that statement right there. Streaming is harder than a 9-to-5 job. So sitting in a bedroom in a multi-million-dollar house, begging people for donations, subscriptions, any way to get your income higher is harder than those working in a hospital. It's harder than those that are building the roads or houses. It's harder than the jobs of people that are working at restaurants, serving hundreds of people a night. The stupidity, the arrogance, the outright just not even being in reality is stunning to me. Absolutely stunning. Now again, being 2024, I shouldn't be surprised. I shouldn't be shocked because the majority of these people that are probably saying this probably don't even believe it. They're probably doing it for clicks, probably doing it for views. That way they can make more money that way. But again, there are streamers out there that truly do believe this. So I'm gonna play you guys a bunch of clips and I want you guys to watch them, listen to what they have to say, and then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about it. I want to hear what you guys have to say in the comments because their reasonings are absolutely ridiculous, and I just want to break everything down and hear what you guys have to say as well. So check out these clips.
For 2 weeks straight. That is hard work, and that is harder than any other job in the world.
What about construction at like 110-degree weather?
I get what you're saying, but think about this. They do it for what, 6 hours a day?
What about like landscaping?
6 hours a day, and then they get to go home, relax, nap, eat food, eat dinner, do whatever they want, right? We don't get that.
But we get to, like, you say we entertain you 24 hours a day. Like about 10 of those hours we're sleeping.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So what are they?
So like 12 hours, and a lot of these guys sometimes are working 12 hours. They're waking up at 6, 7 a.m. right when the sun comes up.
Okay.
And they're starting their job, and then they get off when the sun sets.
Okay.
And they're working in insane conditions. Some of them.
Yeah, but guess what? They get the weekends off. And they get breaks. And they get to nap when they get home. And I hate to be that guy. Laying down pieces of wood and hitting him with a hammer is not as hard as we do.
Being like a streamer or any face on the internet is harder than a 9-to-5 in certain ways because it fuck you up mentally. Now, waking up every day and go to a job and lifting boxes, like depending on what you're doing, that's just tough too. That shit is hard. That shit is very hard. That shit is very hard. It's very hard. Like, you feel me? Especially when you're doing a job you don't enjoy doing. That shit is tough. That shit will fuck with your mental. You might want to, you feel me? You might be tired of it. You might be unhappy. But being a face, like being a top streamer, is difficult because of all the shit you go through in terms of like living life. I promise. I'm telling you, gang. You are literally seeing thousands of niggas give their thoughts on you every second. That's not supposed to be. Like, no human brain normally should be able to tolerate that. Just keeping it a buck. Not true. You feel me? Facts. I'm telling the truth.
Have an opinion on that unless you actually worked a real job and you actually stream. If you didn't do both, you can't have an opinion, bro. That's just the truth. When I worked, dude, chat, I used to work one of the hardest jobs on planet Earth, bro. I was working hard, bro. Like, it took a lot of mind power and brain power and a lot of time, bro. Like, it was a really, really difficult job, bro. I had to do a lot of shit. And streaming is still harder, bro. If you go to work, once 5 p.m. hits, you don't have to think about that shit at all. You could go home, off for 20 hours before you clock back in, and you're good, bro. People confuse hating your job with it being hard, bro. Just because you hate your job doesn't mean your job is hard. You get what I'm saying? Having to constantly see 1,000,000 times a day people talking about you, people saying shit, people doing this, people doing that. You don't have to deal with that with a normal fucking job. You don't. On God, you don't.
So let me get this straight, ladies and gentlemen. It's it's actually kind of funny. These guys want as many people watching them as possible, right? That's the point of a streamer, to get as big of a following, big of an audience as you can, because that way you can continue to keep on growing. They want as many clicks as they can, as many views. All the attention is what they want. That is going to make them more money. That is going to make them a bigger streamer. That is exactly what they want. But somehow, this is going to affect their mental state by being a streamer, thus making it harder than a 9-to-5 job. Because everybody and their mother are going to be talking about you 24/7. Am I lost here? Am I dumb? Am I stupid? Isn't that the fucking point of being a streamer? Isn't that what you want, is more people talking about you, yet somehow that is harder? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. These guys are sitting on their fucking ass in their multi-million-dollar homes. One of them's chowing down food like nothing else even matters, talking shit, saying what they are doing is harder. Yet they're literally sitting there doing nothing, doing literally nothing for society, making thousands and thousands of dollars a stream. No bullshit. I am just absolutely at a loss for words at how bad my generation has become, how lost these people are. Now, again, some of these guys could be bullshitting. Some of them could be doing this for clicks. It is what it is. But let's be real, some of these guys actually believe this because they're all fucking worried about people talking about them 24/7, which literally makes no fucking sense. These guys are doing nothing for society. Absolutely nothing. And the people that watch these guys, I don't understand it. I have not watched any of these dudes once. Not once. Yet, we got people out there like Queso laughing at these guys, laughing at people even thinking that streaming is harder than a 9-to-5.
Streaming harder than a real job?
Bro, what?
We got all these other streamers tweeting out how these guys are absolute boneheads. They don't know what they're saying because they're multi-millionaires sitting on their fucking ass doing stupid ass shit for views, having little kids steal their mom and dad's credit card, giving them money. It's a fucking scam is what it is. I don't know, man. I'm 24 years old and this shit just pisses me off because I know so many people in my family. I know my personal experience. I know my friends. I know my fiance. I know everybody that I know that works their fucking ass off. Don't even know if they're going to have enough money to make sure they can fucking put food on the table. Literally working their ass off to make sure that that is possible so they can support their family. Yet we got these guys out there in fucking LA, wherever the hell they are at, in these $1,000,000 homes saying their job is hard. Motherfucker, you guys don't do shit. And it sucks, man. When I go out and I stream, I hate being called a streamer because I'm not a fucking streamer. I'm a guy that plays video games. I broadcast to the people that enjoy watching me play. I play with all my members. I play with all my subscribers. I just have a good time talking to people. It's a nice, amazing community. I don't want to be called a fucking streamer. I don't want to be called a content creator. I do this for fun because I enjoy making videos. I do this for fun because I enjoy talking to people in the comments below. But man, when I see this shit, it absolutely pisses me off because it literally shows the decline of our society happening right before our eyes because we have people like that have an influence on our younger people in America, younger people in the world. I really truly believe a lot of people forget how many of these viewers that are watching these guys are literally high school, middle schoolers, even elementary kids. I'm not bullshitting you. And what these guys are saying, a lot of these people that are growing up are going to take to heart and truly believe that what they are saying is fact. And of course, those that are watching me that actually work for a fucking living, you guys know that what you do is work. What these guys are doing is absolute bullshit. I don't know, man. At least we got somebody like iShowSpeed, which I don't agree with 100% of what he does. He's one of those IRL streamers that, again, I don't watch. I just see some clips of him here and there. But at least he can admit that what he is doing is not even close to being harder than a 9-to-5. Check it out.
Is streaming harder than having a 9-to-5?
Streaming harder than having a 9-to-5.
Well, you never had
Now,
one, so.
I mean, well, when I was 15, I did have a job and I did.
What'd you
stream.
do?
I worked, it was a caretaker home, where like you send your grandma and grandpa.
Yeah.
I worked in the kitchen in a caretaker home.
Okay.
And I was like a server, right? So, give them the food and
Yes,
deliver their
yes.
food. But, and let me tell you this. No. When I worked there, it was way harder. It's just draining, mentally. It's just, nah. I don't even get how people even say that.
Well, did you say it?
No, I didn't say that.
Because I think the thing is, but here's the thing. I think that like 9 to 5, most people are not in love with the 9 to 5. You love streaming.
Yes.
So you don't look at that as work.
Right.
Because if it was something that, man, here we go, you got to go on these people's job again.
Right.
You work for you.
Right.
And you love what you do. That's the thing that gets you out of bed every day, that gets you like, yeah, I can't wait to stream. I mean, because is that how you feel? Like, man, I can't wait to stream.
Yeah.
I just got to end it right there, man. I'm just very thankful that somebody at least was being honest, and we need more of these top content creators to be honest about their job, because they know damn well their job is not hard. They are blessed. They are so fucking lucky to be where they're at, and they need to understand that. I don't care if they're doing it for clicks or views. I don't care if it's smart business. It's fucking toxicity at its finest. It truly is arrogant, and it is plaguing the young people's minds in America, and it's just making everything worse. I'm telling you. Hope you guys enjoy this video. I would love to hear what you guys have to say, because it's so embarrassing that I even have to talk about this, even have to discuss if streaming is harder than a 9 to 5 fucking job. Are you kidding me? I just had to let out a rant, man. I apologize if that was annoying, but I hope that most of you guys can agree with me, because it's an absolute joke. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great, amazing day. Peace.